Starbucks, grabbing some fuel and coffee before the market, and I forgot my cash, so I have to run back home, and then we'll go to the market. Okay, so me and Chicho are driving to the flea market. Just look at all of the stuff in the back. And today I'm gonna take you through a day in a life of a flea market vendor. We got some breakfast, like I showed you in the beginning, and we got the money that I left behind because you need cash if you are a vendor at a flea market, just in case there are people who are paying in cash. Obviously Venmo is the world right now, but you get those people. All right, we'll see you there. It's 11:16 and we're supposed to be there at 11:15. We're late. Look at the skills. Backing up, literally the tightest spot ever. This is what we go through. Oh, he's very skilled at driving. I don't know how I'm gonna do this alone. All right, the tent is up now. I'm just gonna set up. So I'm gonna put you on a time lapse. Okay, here we are. Here's the whole booth. Check it out. This is my little portrait section. And then we have your Venmo code. That's my little painting section. Our sprays, which I feel like there should be like a way to keep this up, but for now that's fine. And then we have all of your paintings. We have our prints here and our originals. Then you have your bouquet. Look how full this is. It's gorgeous. We have some gourds on the side. So many fun things. All right, and this is the part of my day where I am painting portraits for $25. We have your Venmo code here all set up. And typically when it's a slow day, then I just kind of work on my regular commissions outside of like the flea market commissions. This is one that I made. It's on an 8x10. Typically the ones I would do would be a 5x7. And then I actually made this 3-tier display for all my prints. And then I have this cute little suitcase that holds everything. I also have my dried flowers all in like a little staircase. Here is that commission again. Working on details. It's kind of a good way to get ahead of myself. And I hang my prints also on the tent so people can kind of tell that this is an artist, as well as a dried florist. And this is just like a U shape, which is hopefully inviting. And then here are the portraits and how they came out. And this was one I did for that day. This is someone who is picking up her commission. And this is just kind of a fun little tour of the rest of Silverlake Flea Market. Ooh. So many fun things. Hi. Hi. Fun. Hello, hey, good to see you again. Tip: I like to get to know the vendors around me, especially if I'm going to be coming back to that same market. I really want to create relationships with these other vendors because they really know what's the in and out of this market. And it's just kind of nice to be friendly to somebody. And I always do this, but whenever there's like a new vendor and I create a connection with them, I actually buy something from them to give them kind of a little bit of a good luck charm, like a, hey, I hope you have a great day. I hope you make a lot of money. And so, yeah, just some fun tips. Little salt shakers. Oh, my outfit of the day. This is my outfit of the day. Wow. Wow, I look wild. I look like I'm exhausted. Okay, hi guys. So I have to apologize because I was starting to vlog and then I didn't. I was really just focusing on my business that day. And then I had a bunch of portraits that I needed to finish. They were commissioned work. So I'm gonna film this again next Sunday. So if I'm wearing a different outfit, that's cause right now, if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm literally packaging paintings that I just finished, and I have like commissions stacked. So I'm a little overwhelmed. That's why I look like this, and it is also 1 a.m. So I woke up really early this morning at like 7 a.m. I know some of y'all wake up earlier, but I woke up at 7 a.m. and showered, prepped. I made more bouquets, and then I, walked Gizmo, packed for the market, got some breakfast at Starbucks, as you guys remember, and then spent the whole day at the market, which was not really a whole day. It's like 12 to 5, so it's like, what, 5 hours? And then I go home, I have a little bit of a break, I eat some dinner, I watch some New Girl, I love that show, and then I really just jump back into it. And I don't just like jump back into just painting. I do need breaks from painting. What I end up doing is I sometimes will work on my advertising or like my marketing or like my social media, which is a whole job on its own. Like sometimes it would take me an entire day because I'm also editing videos, because I'm also trying to pursue a YouTube life, which is why I'm making this video. So whew, that's not even the half of it, but just so you understand that this is a lot of work. But I'm not saying this to discourage you at all. I want you to go for it if you are out there thinking about this, or like thinking about this as a possibility at all. But it is a lot of work for me to be like juggling 1,000 rolls, and I'm good at them, but I'm stretched out very thin. Anyways, we're gonna go back into packaging. Hi guys. Oh, yep. I need a tripod or something to hold this up.
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
Right 3 lanes. I'm in the right 3. Okay, maybe I should record when I'm done driving.
In half a mile, turn right.
Okay, good morning everyone. I am unloading my car. There is a ton of stuff in here, and that's kind of the motion of the ocean. We got our spot, so I'm gonna just plant you right here on a time lapse. Okay, so it is the next week, and I am doing a collaboration with my good friend Flor. And so this day I have her as my second human in the booth. This is us setting up. Hello everyone, we have Flor in the house. She is sculpting us. Wait, tell us what you're doing, what this is.
Well, today we have this beautiful sculpture with jewels, flowers, and today we're gonna sell these at the flea market.
But what are these? Like, tell us exactly how'd you make this, because it's so cool.
Yeah, so basically this is a 3D printed sculpture.
Wow.
It takes 23 hours to print.
23 hours?
She's beautiful, and it's made out of vegan materials. So this is made out of starch, and also, yeah, very cute.
So cute. I'm so excited to share it with the world. Anyways, so we're collabing and we're putting all of the stuff together.
It's a mess.
It's a mess, don't worry about it. It'll get together in a second. What's up, everybody? Okay, so right now I'm holding down my tent, and so is Floor, because today is a really windy day. Like, our whole tent literally flew to the other side, and we already have some broken things. So it's gonna be a good day. Ah, paper. Everything is flying. This is one of the stressful parts about a flea market. And LA is not normally this windy. I don't know what is happening. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Things are flying. Oh my. Like, look, that dude already broke a mirror because the wind. She's holding her tent down. I'm holding my tent down. We got someone grabbing us sandbags. So Floor's lovely man is grabbing it for us. Thank you. Floor, what are you doing? Look what we're doing. We are literally making our own sandbags, which is kind of insane. Oh, thank you. Sponsor us sandbag. But it's much better because I want to show you guys what happened. Oh no. Okay, she got it. She got the help. Oh, but I'm so stressed. We got sandbags. Thank God. Thank God for Dennis. Shout out Dennis, sandbag king provider. And then everything looks crazy because it's not the way it's normally set up, but I'm kind of like okay with it for today. Oops. Yeah, like that. Like all these things falling. This is not a typical jewel setup. Look at this cloud mirror. Also, outfit of the day. Wow. Love this. Oh my God, the wind. I'm so afraid. Wow. She has really cute stuff. Like, come on, jewelry. Oh, these little clamshells. The clamshells. $15 for a magazine. Oh my God, these candles too. These candles are such a vibe. These are so gorgeous. Fudge. I like wish I had more space. I wish I had more space. Cute. Wow. How much are your basketballs? All right, we got you.
I brought in some bananas.
We got some nanas.
Yeah, some cute sweaters.
Okay, wait, show the sweaters.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go to your booth so I can show you all.
Yes! Cute, right? $10.
$10, bitch.
$10. And then this shit, $5.
Really?
It's kind of ugly, but to sleep,
No.
you know?
Yes.
When you're going to sleep, it's okay.
And you can even like DIY that. She DIYs so much stuff. I gotta show you her booth in a second.
Your booth is so
Puppy party. Dogs. Oh, I'm so excited to look at this. You're famous.
You're so beautiful.
We got your spots too. We got your paw spots. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. All right, so we have Bohemian Blooms by us. Okay, come on, Pampas Grass. Love all of this. The aesthetic is so real. I'm obsessed. They're so beautiful. Come on.
Sorry. No, you're fine. My bad. And they will
Look at these
last
minis.
forever. The way they look is the way they're gonna look forever. I love that.
I know.
So we have minis for $7. You can add them in a vase. And you
Oh,
have
they're so beautiful. This is insane.
larger ones are $15.
That's insane. Oh, I love them so much. I love all of this. I need to stop screaming. Love these girls.
down just a tad.
Squat down just a tad. Ah! All right, I love this collaboration. It's like a whole shoot. So we just finished a portrait for her friend. Look how cute. Oops, too close. Look how cute with the plants, with the light bulb, with the situation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys. Okay, so I'm home. I've unpacked everything. My inventory is living behind me. I could not record the last bit of today because it was just so hectic and I needed to like get in and get out. So I'm so sorry. I hope that like you got a good enough idea of like what the markets are like and what it's like to be a vendor. I will let you know that I do this. Well, right now I'm doing it alone. I normally have my partner with me to help me like unpack, unload all the things, but not this time. So I just did everything by myself. And if you are nervous about doing it by yourself, you could totally do it by yourself because I am doing it. The nice thing is because I'm working with Floor, who is the Sculpting Us creator, well, one, she's just awesome, and then two, she has such a supportive family, so they're also helping me break down and unload and load. If you are doing this alone and you have a lot of merch, that's something to consider. I would say it helps a lot to have help, but you can also do it without help. It just might take you a little bit longer. I had to create a system that makes sense and that works for me. I mean, like now I know exactly how to pack everything, where to pack everything, the Tetris of it. Now that I know my inventory and what it looks like, I know that I'm gonna do all the flat collapsible things in my trunk first, which FYI, I have a Nissan Sentra, so it's not a very big car. It doesn't fit a lot, but I'm able to fit that 10 by 10 tent because it's collapsible. I'm able to fit that shelf that I just showed you. That's also collapsible. The pretty much, if you're understanding what I'm saying, collapsible is your answer. Get everything collapsible and your market will feel so comfortable, breaking it down and then obviously loading and unloading. Some things to consider if you have a market. Well, so it's different every time, right? Like I want to create an experience. I want them to feel welcome. I want them to walk inside my booth. And a lot of the times I have to take the initiative to bring them in and kind of explain what I have and create value for it. If you worked in retail, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I call it the Jewel 15, which is what am I selling in 15 seconds? And I talk about the dried flowers. I even walk them through the flow of my little booth. Back when I was in retail, you know, it's a bigger store, so I would kind of like walk them through from the beginning, talking about like the story. I always talk about the story, then go wrap around back to the end. This time, I walk them through my paintings. I kind of explain who I am. I explain that I'm a Filipinx queer artist, that these are my paintings, because sometimes people think these are just images, and I'm like, no, there's a story behind it. You have to understand why I paint these and why they look like the way that they look like and the representation that I want to create. So they really enjoy that and they really appreciate that. And then I walk them through the back, which is Floor section, which has all of her vases and all of like the sculptures, and we talk about what those are and how did she make them and how long it takes to make them. As you heard from the video before, Flor says it took like 3 hours to make the mini one, and 6 hours to make the medium one, and 23 hours to make the large one. So those things really resonate with your customers because then they start to understand the craftsmanship behind it and the technology that it takes, which to make these 3D sculptures, yes, once you figure out the template, it's pretty easy. You press a button, but it's not that easy, you know, like she had to go through her own mistakes, and she brings her mistakes with her, which I love because I actually love one of the mistakes that she gave me. It was a half body, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm obsessed with that piece. And then this is obviously the final product. It has a nice sheen to it. Like, look at the abs on this thing. It's so cool, and it's super light and it's durable, and we talk about all these things so that they're aware of like, oh, if I'm traveling and I want to give it as a gift, this is transportable, it's super friendly, it's easy, it won't break, it's also vegan. So there's a bunch of things that we like to say when we're trying to essentially sell our products. If you're not into selling, that's kind of like the flow. That's kind of like what helps. And then after I talk about her vases, I have my flowers set up on the left side, and I tell them, when you pick out a vase, you can pick out your flowers. And because me and Flora created this like deal, this combo deal where you buy a vase, you get a free bouquet, people are so much more inclined when you give them an incentive, and people are so excited to buy the vase and then get free flowers. Like, who wouldn't be? And they're curated already, so like they're already curated with a color palette, and it's just like such a precious little decor to have in your house and a great gift. And then in the last section is my portraits. So I offer live portraits. I tell them it's $25. It takes 15 minutes. You can send me a photo and you can come back. You can go ahead and like wrap around and look at the flea market, and I'll be here. And people love that because then they come back with a little surprise. And I always ask them at the end, do you want me to add the frame? It's $5 for the frame. And if they really love the painting, if it's so precious, then they normally say yes to the frame. And for that extra $5, it helps me so much. A little goes a long way. That's another thing you should think about. If you are vending, don't price your things super expensive. Have expensive things in your booth, but definitely have a lot of more affordable pricing, because more people are inclined to buy that. And the more that you sell your $5 product, you're gonna come out with what, like 10 $5 products is already 50 bucks. Boom. So that's just a tip. And I think what people really love about these portraits is the fact that I'm doing them on the spot. So it's also instant gratification. They literally get it right now. And that's exciting for people. And then they say this all the time. They're always like, damn, I really want to give it to my boyfriend or my husband or my girlfriend right now, and I can't wait till their birthday or Christmas. Great, give it to them now and then order another one later. Like, build incentive for them. It's really awesome. And then, I mean, like, just the whole thing is an experience for them. And oh, Gizmo, stop. Hey, Gizmo. Gizmo's so yucky. I'm gonna put my hair up for a second because I kind of like it. I have some curls happening, or waves. But yeah, like, people love the entire experience, like walking through the booth, seeing the art. And and the thing is, they're not all following me on Instagram. Like, they're not gonna know the story behind it. Yes, it's easier to sell things on Instagram because people know what my story is, but I have to tell them the story. That's the thing. You really need to create value for yourself. If it's a bunch of miscellaneous things, create a customer path, create a flow, create an experience, and create something that makes sense, because my stuff can look like a bunch of blah, but because I have a story behind it and a flow and a journey, it feels like an entire experience. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. So I also have these hand sanitizers that my partner makes. It smells amazing, by the way. It's lemongrass, eucalyptus. It's a hand spray and a mask spray, so it's not just sanitizing you, but it's also creating moisturizer. So it's not like it's not dehydrating. So before they walk into the space, I invite them in. Hey, come check out my booth. Here, let me give you a little bit of hand spray. And I give them the quickest 2-second explanation. Like, here, check out my hand spray. It's only, it's handmade. It is made with eucalyptus and lemongrass. And it's also a face mask spray. So it cleanses your mask. And then a lot of people are always like, that smells so good, this reminds me of something, da 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 da. I've already built a rapport with that customer, and then I take them through the journey. It's so fun when you get to understand the flow and like what's working for you. That's what works for me, and that's how I can come out with a $400, $500 day. Like, that's literally, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't put those like that energy and that effort in. Sometimes when your stuff doesn't sell by itself, you're not gonna make that money, and you have to. I know that's hard if you're not into like selling, but you have to make those efforts to be able to kind of create that possibility for you. That was a lot. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it makes a lot of sense, and I hope that this gives you a little more courage to jump in and do your own markets and to be a boss and to have a vendor. And I honestly think if you just go and jump for it, like, people will look at your stuff and then it's just gonna flow from there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're gonna do great. All right, guys, I want to go to Trader Joe's before they close. I have an hour to go pick up some groceries, so I'm not like literally always eating out. And I'm going to catch you later. I hope you enjoy. I love you very much. Mwah! See y'all soon, and have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, comment. Come on, like all the things. Do all the things. Okay, bye, y'all.